on the bold promise of tapping into labor-intensive sectors such as agriculture, manufacturing and housing to accelerate job creation in Kenya. 8 months down the line and just a day before the government's first Labor Day, Julian Samboko sat down with the Cabinet Secretary for Labour and Social Protection to take stock of the journey so far.
I remember sometime last year the ministry did indicate it was seeking funds for setting up of safe houses and also to expand the mandate in terms of protection of Kenyans who are in the Gulf. How is that going?
We only need to do a few changes, a few amendments to ensure that we streamline the movement of workers beyond the borders of Kenya. Okay. Currently we have the National Labour Migration Policy. Actually, the National Labour Policy that is currently at Cabinet. It should be through in the next maybe 2 weeks. That policy goes hand in hand with the Labour Migration Management Bill 2022 to be able to streamline the recruitment agencies, to be able to ensure that the workers that we take out there are the right workers with the different skills, and yes, to be able to fit into that job market that is outside there.
You have mentioned a bill, you've mentioned a policy which is before Cabinet. So what timelines are we looking at?
We should be done by June. We have already done bilateral agreements with about 7 countries. That is Jordan, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia itself, Poland, and Australia. Okay. Currently, we are working on 3, South Korea, Germany, and Canada. Okay. Yes.
Coming back home, CS, I remember when the Kenya Kwanza was running for office, one of the key pillars in their mandate, in their manifesto, I should say, was tapping into sectors which have a higher multiplier effect in terms of job creation. They mentioned agriculture, manufacturing, and housing. 8 months down the line, what's the progress being made?
The progress is good. Just as I've said, we're just working on the bilateral labor agreements. And we are looking for opportunities within Kenya and outside Kenya. The unemployment rate is very high. We are aware, we are conversant with that. And we are looking at increasing the numbers of those who go out for the jobs. And currently, we are looking at increasing the numbers. There are about 400 that go out of the country per week. We should increase that number to about 2,000, 5,000 per week in the next few months.
All right. And speaking about the home market, one of the issues which I think was very pivotal not too far back was 3 years ago. We had the development of the framework for recognition of prior learning. And of course, this is to help those who have skills but not formal training to be able to get into the labor market. What's the progress so far?
The progress is good. The recognition of prior learning, which is done by NITA, the National Industrial Training Authority, they are working on it. There is currently a piloting program of about 500 graduates, and that is basically ensuring that those who are in Jua Kali, their skills are recognized by giving them certificates. And we want the major players to be able to vet them, be able to take them through some assessment and give them certification. For instance, the Jua Kali sector, where we have artisans who are very good in doing metal boxes, they're doing various gadgets using the Jua Kali equipments. We want to certify that so that they're able to use that skill and be able to mentor others and be able to bring many more on board and give them certification. The
question when we were starting was how do we go about the standardization? I hope that has been streamlined by now.
Yes, we have. NITA have done it. You mean about the
various skill sets?
The various skill sets, yes.
A mason from this side and another from that side.
Yes. We are currently doing that by upskilling. You have a skill, but you want to upskill that skill so that it is of a better quality, and you are able to certify that person and be able to use that skill well.
All right, and on that note, it's a wrap from